you guys need to get your mouths ready for a flavor explosion as I make Thai Basil Tacos. Ugh. I decided to make these on a whim one night because I was craving both Thai food and tacos, two of my favorite meals, and it was the best thing I put in my mouth. I was just like, I'm going to show you how to make them today. They're super easy, super quick, so let's get into it. Alright, so here are the ingredients. We have about a pound of chicken breast, and we have, let's see. Okay, so here are the ingredients. We have a pound of chicken breast, some rice wine vinegar, some soy sauce. We have some hoisin sauce, a fresh lime, whoop, ketchup 4 rolls off the table, some fresh basil. This is where you definitely want to use fresh basil in this dish because it makes all the difference, trust me. The dried stuff is good for a lot of stuff, but the fresh basil is going to make a huge difference. Some garlic cloves. If you don't have fresh garlic cloves, you can use about a teaspoon for every 2 garlic cloves. So for here, you'd use about 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, okay? And we have some oil, my secret for this recipe, baking soda, trust me, cornstarch, some sugar, and salt and pepper. So we're gonna make a quick pickle with the cabbage to go over the tacos after they're done. So what you wanna do is cut the cabbage in quarters, and then from there you just want to slice it. You want to have these long, like skinny pieces. So to this we're going to add about juice from half a lime. Okay, we're going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. And pinch of salt. Okay, you want to mix all that up. So now we're going to place this in the fridge to marinate. So while we're here, because I'm going to turn the board over for the chicken, we can slice our garlic. Now we're going to julienne our basil. So you're going to destem the basil leaves. And you can do this in sections, but basically want to roll them up, and we're going to do a quick chop. If you're not comfortable doing this, you can also just honestly break the pieces up with your hands. It's the same. But I turn my board over, and now we are going to start on the chicken. Okay, so what you want to do, I have a pretty thick chicken breast here, so what I'm going to do is slice it into about 1/2 inch thick pieces. So you want to take the pieces, and then you want to slice them very thin with your knife. Alright, so we have our sliced chicken, and we're going to add to that a couple tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This is not only going to give it like a nice little crust, but it's also going to thicken up the sauce. Alright, and then we're going to go add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Now this is the secret, because the baking soda is actually going to... Baking soda is a secret that all the takeout spots use and the restaurants use. It actually really tenderizes the chicken, and you only need to marinate it for like 10-15 minutes. It transforms it, trust me. Do not skip this step. We're going to add a dash of soy sauce, just a little bit. And then sprinkle, actually a couple sprinkles of salt. And some freshly ground pepper. Right, and then we're going to add a couple tablespoons of oil. And mix it all up. The last thing that we're going to prep, because we want to have everything prepped before we start cooking, is our sauce. Okay, so we're going to add a couple tablespoons of hoisin sauce. Okay. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Okay, we're going to add a couple tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. We're going to add a teaspoon of sugar to this. Whoa! And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Try not to get it all over the place. And now mix it all up. Okay, so we have everything prepped. We have our cabbage in the fridge doing its thing. We have our chicken marinating. Our sauce is ready. Our veggies are prepped. So we're going to get cooking. Alright, so we have about a couple tablespoons of oil heating up over high heat. You're going to want to use pretty high heat for this to cook the chicken quickly, keep it tender, and get a lot of browning, and it's going to be worth it. Just you have to make sure you keep an eye on it. So we're going to add our garlic. So this is also the step where you would add any sort of chili flakes. If you like your Thai basil chicken hot, you can add chili flakes, you can add red pepper flakes, any sort of heat. I'm not a huge fan, and also the hoisin sauce has a little kick to it, like a little bit, so I'm good with that. So I'm going to skip that step, but you do you. Alright. Cook the garlic a little. So now we are going to add our chicken. You want to spread it out in the pan. Ooh. Drop a little bit. Okay, we're going to let this brown for a couple minutes. So we've been letting it brown for a couple minutes, so we're going to take a spatula and break it up a little bit. And then you can either take the spatula and flip it. I'm just going to flip it like this. A little easier. Hopefully this stuff. Okay. So basically, you want to let it cook for a couple minutes. Every minute or two, you're going to flip it over, make sure it keeps browning. Keep turning it. Oh, that looks so good. You can see it's getting a little crispy, but we're cooking it quick, so it's gonna stay juicy. All right, we got some nice color on the chicken, so we're gonna add our sauce to the pan. Get that nice and going. Make sure you get every last drop too. Okay, we added the water because we're gonna cook a little bit of it off and you want the sauce thicken up. And this is also the time you want to add your basil. You want to cook it for another minute or two, just again till the water evaporates off and you get all those nice crispy bits from the sauce browning too. This is done. This is done. Awesome. This is totally optional, but I like to get my taco shells a little crispy, a little charred, so I have a dry pan over medium-high heat, and we're gonna just put them in and get a little extra browning on them. You can use corn tortillas, you can use flour tortillas, whatever you like, but you just want to basically get a little more brown on each side with the dry pan, and your tacos are ready to go. Alright, so we have everything prepped. Now what I like to do is line a baking sheet with parchment paper. It's really fun and it's a lot easier to clean up too. So I'm going to place these tacos. Actually, I'm just going to do 5 here. Right. Now if you want, you can put some cheese on this too if you like the taco, or some sour cream. I think it's good as it is. Our Thai basil chicken. Oh, this looks so good. I cannot wait to taste this. Right. We have our pickled cabbage. Okay, pickled cabbage. Go. This adds a little crunch to it. It's pretty awesome. Okay. Now you can always finish it with some more basil leaves, which I like to do. You can just break them up with your hand, you don't have to chop them. And I also like to put some cilantro, because what is a taco without cilantro? Alright. Okay, and then I just like to put some fresh lime wedges, so if people want to do that, they are welcome to. All right, and here you have it, the Thai Basil Tacos. Okay, let's dig into one. I'm so excited. All right. These are so good. There's my dance. You gotta try this one. I hope you like it as much as I did. Thanks for coming. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Taco Tuesday. I'm gonna finish eating this. I'll be back. I promise this time I'll be back.